You guys, so we're using about half of our batter from our Duncan Hines dark chocolate brownie batter, and I just put this in my greased pizza pan. We're gonna go ahead and grab a spatula and just spread that out as best as possible, just like that. That looks good enough. And now we're gonna go ahead and pop this in the oven at 350 for just like 18 minutes because it's super thin, so it'll cook super quick. Now while that's in the oven, I'm gonna grab a medium-sized bowl. I have some whipped cream cheese. You can use regular cream cheese if you let it soften. I'm gonna put that whole thing in there. Beautiful, look how easy that came out. And I'm actually gonna grab a second container because I couldn't find the big one, so you need 16 ounces of whipped cream cheese or regular cream cheese softened. Right into our bowl, yummy. And we're making a super easy topping for that delicious brownie we just put in the oven. Now I'm gonna go ahead and grab a dash of vanilla extract. I'm using the real stuff this time, you guys. I know you always complain when I use the imitation, so I am doing this for you guys. I really like vanilla, so I did about 2 teaspoons. All right, and last ingredient for this topping is just a little bit of powdered sugar, because we want this to kind of taste like a cheesecake filling almost. I'm gonna do about half a cup of powdered sugar. Beautiful. And that should be just the right amount for a delicious sweet cream cheese topping. Now I'm gonna grab my electric mixer. You can use a hand mixer because this is a really soft mixture, but I just had this already, so of course I'm gonna make this super fast and easy for you guys. And we're just gonna blend that vanilla, that powdered sugar, and that cream cheese together oh so nicely. Ooh, look how creamy and delicious that looks. It smells fantastic. Oh yeah, and if you want, you could have added like some orange extract to it and get like a little nice orange chocolate kind of dessert going. But personally, I just love a classic cheesecake flavoring. Let's go heavy-handed with this whipping.
It's like already done.
Yeah, it is. Okay, that looks perfectly blended. See, I told you guys I wanted this to be quick. So let's go ahead and put this in the fridge while our brownie is still cooking. All right, so I did let this cool down, and I'm gonna go ahead and just cut off some of these ugly edges so that we can get a pretty round brownie. Just like this, it should be super easy and just pop off because we did grease that pan. Okay, so this looks good enough. It doesn't need to be perfect because we're gonna cover it up with that delicious cheesecake mixture we made. Put a lot right on there because you don't want to rip up the brownie. We want a nice layer of this delicious filling. Oh yeah, I mean technically it's not a filling, it's a topping. Okay, get a good amount on there. And we're gonna spread that from edge to edge, make this brownie look beautiful. This is gonna be such a yummy and actually gorgeous little dessert. I'm making this one for 4th of July, but you can make it for any holiday. All you need is some brownie batter and this delicious cream cheese topping, and then we are almost done with this. Okay, we need a little bit more. Good thing I have plenty. Really get this nice and beautiful because presentation matters, you guys. Okay, how does that look, babe?
That looks phenomenal, babe. I'm
Okay.
excited to try it.
So we're not just gonna leave it like this because that's not the most pretty dessert. So we are gonna grab some fresh fruit. I'm gonna start with some blueberries, and I am doing, you know, red and blue fruit in order for the 4th of July holiday. Just make it super festive, but you can use whatever fruit you like. That's the best part about this dessert. It's completely customizable. So just grab a couple blueberries and put them in the center. Some raspberries, and I washed all my fruit, so don't worry about that. And we're just gonna put the raspberries all around those blueberries like this. Okay, now I'm gonna grab some blackberries, and these blackberries are gonna go just right along those raspberries. Same thing we did with the raspberries, we're gonna do with the blackberries. Look how good. And now, of course, for the best summer fruit, strawberries. And I just slice these nice and thin so they can just lay right there. Look how this is coming together. All right, last little strawberry. Look how delicious this is looking. Oh my goodness. Of course, you guys know I'm extra and this would not be complete without a little bit of decoration. So I have some wafer paper American flags. So these are edible American flags, you guys. How cute are these? Oh, it already wants to go on there. So I'm just gonna put these right on top of our beautiful dessert pizza to really tie in the theme of 4th of July. Look how gorgeous that is.
It looks phenomenal, babe.
Beautiful. Okay. Look at that. I am so happy with how that came out, and now I need to try some. Okay, let's cut a slice.
Oh, the American flag.
Okay, I'm gonna put that right on my slice. Look how delicious, and that brownie is cooked to perfection. I told you guys it would still be chewy. Let's try a bite. Got a raspberry, that cream cheese mixture, and some brownie.
Is it good?
That is incredible.